Hello YouTube, and welcome back to another Obby Creator video. My name is Roro Studios, and today we're going to be finishing up floor 10 of Tower of Super-Ception, which is the soul crushing tower for my JTOH ring in Obby Creator. So I know I haven't uploaded at all in the past 2 weeks I think. The last video was 2 weeks ago, I think. That was just because I was taking a break, but when you're seeing this, I will be on summer vacation, so I'll be ready to make a lot of videos. And since we're about to finish Tower of Super-Ception, not in this video, but I want to do some other videos too. Like I want to do more JTOH videos, maybe a few more Minecraft videos, and other random games on Roblox that I want to make videos on because I can. Don't worry, this is not the last Tower of Super-Ception video. There's going to be 2 more after this. One for doing finishing touches, and then one for showing the entire tower start to finish. If you want to see building the previous floors, then you can find those in the playlist on my channel. Is that everything I usually say? I haven't said that in like 2 weeks or whatever. I think that is. Anyway, let's get in with the video. Here's the Obby ID, by the way, if you want to play what I'm going to build in today's video, or any of the other floors. Okay, so I'm going to quickly explain what these signs say. You can pause them and read them if you want. Basically, the way I'm having this floor set up is there are a bunch of like mini sections. These gray platforms that take you in between them will get smaller as you progress through the floor. So the first one we built in the last video, it ended up being way longer than I expected it to, but the ones you're going to build in this one are going to be shorter. But these platforms are going to get smaller until they're really small. So the first one was you complete jumps representing each floor of the tower. That ended right here. Also, by the way, I did add in the ceiling. But yeah, I have it so you do a Kilbert corner clip right here. I didn't take any damage because I have invincible while editing. I'm thinking that there aren't actually going to be as many mini sections as I was thinking. So I might change what I said in the last video of like how small these are gonna get. What I'm saying is I might only do like 3 or 4 mini sections instead of like 8 or whatever, or what I was planning to do. By the way, everything after that corner clip, I added off camera. But basically, I built a little bit of it in between episodes just so that it'll be easier for me to record, because these take forever to edit because I never know what I want to say. I always just start over what I'm saying because I like that. And so then that's fine, I guess, but that would be fine, but then I end up repeating myself like 20 times, and that's such a pain to edit. But now since I have more of a plan, I went into the game and built some stuff so that I know what I'm going to do, this will hopefully be easier. Anyway, right here it says you have completed section 1. The other ones will not be that long. Section 2 requires you to complete recreations of Tower of Inception sections. So this first one, I forget what floor it's on, and I don't know if I'll be able to get any footage of it. You might know what I'm talking about, but basically there's a speed section, and you have to jump on half-stud walls. You basically have to do jumps like this. I may not do it that hard here, because it is actually pretty hard, and this tower will be easier than Tower of Inception. Tower of Inception is terrifying, and this one is only insane. Yeah, so I have 3 sections from Tower of Inception that are going to go in this mini section, if that makes sense. Yeah, so 0.5, I think that's way too small, so we'll do 0.75, because I don't want to do 1 stud, that would be way too easy. It's not that easy, but you know. So we have the first one that's right here. So we have the first jump that's right here. So the first one is right here. Okay, I finally made that. And the next one is over here. Yeah, okay, that's way harder than I was expecting. So maybe I'll make it actually be 1 stud. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I think I'd like 1 stud, even though I said that would be too easy. By the way, and if you fall on this floor, then you'll get sent over to here, where you have to complete a few variations on a 12 stud jump, and then you'll be sent back down to that floor, which is only 2 floors back, actually, because of the way the progression is. It's you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and then up to 10. But yeah, basically, I want to copy and paste these platforms. Yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna loop these around and go up to that platform up there. Okay, I've now built all of those, and this is the speed deactivator right here. So what I then had built was you do this wraparound thing onto the truss. Okay, that is extremely annoying how I have to keep teleporting back every single time. Okay, for the sake of building this, I'm just going to set the teleport location to right there. What you then have to do is you have to hold space to get around to right here, and then you gotta go backwards or whatever so that you don't go into climbing animation. And then you have to go through here, which if you want, you can do that. So then this part, this represents the part on top of, well, so basically Tower of Inception, it has the same frame essentially as Tower of Killjoys. Like Tower of Killjoys was based off of Tower of Inception in that sense, I guess. Not in the Inception part of it, I guess. But yeah, basically on top of floor 5, which is right before you start the descending part, you have a section similar to this. I don't remember if you have to do a high jump here or something, but I made it here you had to do a 10-stud high jump. And then you do this jump. Basically, you just have to repeat this jump a bunch of times. And these neon colors, those are the colors of the floors of Tower of Inception. So that's floor 1, floor 2, floor 3, floor 4, floor 5, floor 6, floor 7, floor 8, floor 9, floor 10. And then I just repeated those. So there are 20 of these, and they are kind of tricky. I'm not quite sure yet if I'm going to nerf them, but we'll see. Also, I'm not sure what I'm going to do if you fall here. I'm thinking, I don't know. Maybe it'll be nice and just make it teleport you back to, like, that truss or something. Anyway, what I was planning to do after this was, you're gonna do the floor 1 outside. That one I actually do have footage of from my own video. Anyways, what I was gonna have it do is you just do the outside section, which is gonna be based off of that, to this corner clip right here, where this sign is going to tell you about what section 3 is. So I don't know how I want to make it so you go down there. I was just thinking, what if I made it so you do a wraparound? So, like, what if I make this go up? We have like a wraparound up to here. I suppose we could just have it so that you, I don't know, we'll put a platform down here. We'll make it be 2 by 2. We'll set the color and you'll jump down like that. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention that this thing right here, it's gonna be at the end of the floor. You drop down through this tunnel, down through all the floors. I'll move the kill bricks out of the way. And then the wind pad's gonna be right here. But don't worry, there will be a cheese barrier, so you can't just corner clip in at floor 1. Okay, but yeah, I think I like this. Let me just make sure you can't... Okay, you can do that. Which I think, yeah, I kind of like that better, actually. So maybe I'll delete that part that I just deleted. And you do like that. But I'm pretty sure you'll probably end up hitting the teleporter. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this over just a little bit. And then extend this one and with this one. There. So now the wraparound will look more like that. And you won't accidentally hit the teleporter once I add that in. So now I'm going to put in the outside section. So I'm going to grab a button. So it's gonna be a timed outside section, like it is on Tower of Inception. There were 2 things I was considering here. It was gonna be that all the platforms you jump across are button activated. So like if you run out of time, then it'll just drop you into the void. Or I'll do it like it actually is on Tower of Inception, where this button opens up a door over here, and so you have to just complete it in time. And then if you run out of time on Tower of Inception, there's actually a way you can basically jump from the end of the timed section down to the start. I don't think this jump is possible. Yeah, no, that's not possible. So maybe what I'll do is I'll put an escape ladder like up here, and that'll send you like over here maybe. I don't know. So you do a few jumps as a cost to go back to the start of the section. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. So let's put a platform that's right here. Yeah, so what I was thinking, I'm thinking that button is going to activate this part right here. That way, and that's going to actually allow you to corner clip back inside. But I'm also going to make it activate a platform right here. That way you do have to press it in order to actually do the thing. I mean, I don't know why you wouldn't press it, but whatever. So have it so it activates this part right here. And I'll also set the color of this to that as well, so that I know to bind those up later. I will also make sure that there's not a way you can just do the obstacles backwards to get back here. Like I'll do something like this, where it's only possible one way, but you can't do it the other way. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do here is go like this, and we're going to do a wraparound, and we'll make it so you land, I actually think I want to put a truss that you land on. I want to make it so you have to jump to this side, so I'm going to take a part and put it right there. Well, let's make sure it actually covers up the whole side so it doesn't look bad. Okay, so you're going to have to do that jump like that. I guess it makes sense that you would jump here now. Okay, I'm thinking a conveyor launch now. So we'll take this and place it right here and set the color. Hold on, I also want to make this be visible. We'll make it go like 36, I don't know. Okay, that's not actually fast enough. And let's increase the length of this to 20, I guess. And we'll have it so you land right here. Actually, let's make that a kill brick. I want to make that a kill brick. So the jump will look like that, I guess. Okay, I finished building the outside section off camera. I'll show the whole floor start to finish at the end of the video, as I usually do. Except no, I won't. I'll only show what I built in this video. Like, I won't show the part I built in the last floor 10 video. But anyway, now I need to bind up the button. So the section is actually kind of hard. Like, it's not like it's not like super simple and other than the time really easy like it is on the Tower of Inception floor. I was gonna have it be like that, but then it didn't turn out to be like that. I need to find out how long this takes. Because this is kind of hard of a section, I'm gonna make the time not be too tight. So like, I'm gonna, like, I don't know, how long does this take? My recording is at 2 minutes 25 seconds on this clip right now. So I'll time how long this takes. Okay, that took about 2 minutes. I did fall a couple of times, but I just teleported back up. So I think I'm gonna, so that would be 120 seconds. I think a good time will be like, we'll do 160 seconds. So let me select both of these parts and send them both to transparency 1 can't collide false. I want this to make objects visible. And now I need to select 2 parts and click confirm. So now I'll test it here with the time. Okay, so I had 70 seconds remaining when I completed the corner clip. I think I'll keep it that way because, oh yeah, I didn't actually fall any time during that one, but if this was someone's first time getting here, then they would not be familiar with the section, so I think that's why I'm going to keep this time at 160. So now that we have the second section completed, let's go ahead and move on to the third, which I haven't planned out at all. So the gray platforms over here were 2 by 2. I'm gonna make these 1 by 1 now. I guess section 2 did actually end up being longer than I expected it to, but this one will hopefully be shorter for real. So we have these 1 stud platforms here, and then I think I'm gonna put a corner clip inside here. Okay, no I won't. Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna put a few more of these real quick. Okay, so I'm gonna shorten this platform a little bit. I'm gonna put like a tunnel that you'll drop down, and then you're gonna go through a hole in the wall right here, go through this layer, and this one too apparently, and then we'll have this layer. Actually, no. What I'm thinking the section is going to be is going to be a no jump section, so it's gonna be super close to the ceiling. So that means I can put it up at this layer since nothing is up here at the moment. Now I'm gonna take a sign. I'll delete this one. I was originally gonna put it there, but I guess not. And I didn't even like that position anyway, because then you'd see it when you were down at the other section, which I guess it's not that big of a deal, but whatever, I didn't really like that. For section 3, you cannot jump for the most part. So yeah, like I said, I'm gonna have this close to the ceiling, so you can't jump, but I'm gonna put like ledge jumps, you know, where you go into climbing animation on the side of a part, and then you do like that. Okay, so I'm gonna take a like half stud platform. We'll set the color, and then yeah, we'll start off with a few walkarounds. I think I guess it's made a little harder because it's a half stud platform, so I'll keep it at 1 stud. So okay, I guess we'll only have 2 because I want to make sure that is there so that you can read the sign, and I actually want to move that up a little bit. So now I'm gonna do a bunch of like 1 stud platforms that you have to just walk over. So it's gonna be like this. Although hold on, I'll delete some of these so that's not as easy. Okay, it's now a new day of recording, and I did a little bit of work off camera, so I added in these 1 studs here. And then I also made it go into the next layer inside here, so that this wouldn't get in the way. So I made it so you do some jumps inside here, and I'll show you what all is there at the end of the video. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do now. What I was gonna do was just have it go inside here for a little bit, and then, like, right here, come back out here. It was just because I didn't want to make a shortcut possible here. But not anymore. I could make a button that will activate some platforms down here, and then you do a few jumps, and then you can go out here. Maybe more like over here, so that these wouldn't get in the way. Actually, I want to do something a little bit different. I'll put the button, which will make a pathway, which will make a platform appear right here. And then you're just gonna do a few jumps again to get to like right here, where you will corner clip out. Okay, so to do that, I need to go to advanced and grab a button. I'll close the chat. Let's put it right here, and I'll scale it in just a little bit. That way it like looks a bit nicer. We want the material to be metal, and let's make the color this time be that color, sure. I don't want it to be a timed button, so we'll type in 0 to set it to infinite. You won't be able to go back this way, I don't think. Okay, yes you can. That's fine. I'll put another platform right here that will block off going back in that direction. I mean, maybe you could do some insane wall hop thing, but come on. Okay, so you're gonna hit the button. You're gonna have to do those few jumps again. I'll put the next platform right down here. I want this to be button activated. This is going to be the corner clip. Yeah, there's no way you'll be able to shortcut here from this one down here. Now I want to clone this and then put in the part you're gonna clip through, which goes like this. And we'll scale it all the way up to the ceiling, because why not? I'll be nice and make the button not reset if you fall. So if you come back to the section after you fell, you don't have to press the button again. I think what I want to do here is I'm going to clone this wall right here, scale it up, and then position it right there, and set the transparency to 2.6 to make that a barrier. And I'm gonna make this go around to right here. And then you're gonna corner clip out to the next layer, like right here or something. And then we're gonna do the 4th section. So we'll place the part here, and again, I wanna make sure it's 6 studs away. So move it up half a stud. Actually, I don't think I will go all the way down there, because then I'd have to put a barrier, and when there's already stuff, and like I couldn't just extend it down to the floor because those are there. It might just look a little weird. So what I'm instead gonna do is just this, and I actually don't think I want a corner clip. I'll just do an opening in the wall. So now I'm gonna have to do the buttons again to make the platforms down here, which that way you can't just jump down from here. So I'm gonna put another button here. This one will be a dark red color, and then we're gonna go down here and place a part that you're gonna land on. Okay, that's actually way too close in color to the color of the wall, so I just changed it to dark blue. Hold on, I want the time, you know what, I will make it can collide true. The time I want to be infinite. So you'll press it, apparently that's can collide false. So you'll press this, it will make this platform appear. So for section 4, every part will be icy. So what I just did was I put in the gray platforms, which are now half a stud by half a stud by half a stud. And I also set the teleporter to temporarily teleport me here, because I will fall multiple times probably. The gray platforms, even though you could jump to them, I'm not going, like from up there, I'm not going to make them connected to the button, because that would be fine, because since these platforms will not be there, that means you can't, that means if you attempt to jump down to there, then you just waste your time, and then you have to go back to the start of the floor. And I like it because then after you read the signs telling you that they'll get smaller, you can see just how small they're gonna get, even though they will actually get smaller than that. And I also want to move this sign. I guess I'll just delete it and then type it up again. Yeah, so only these 3 platforms actually need to be button activated. And then we will place the first ice platform down here. I think I'm going to make these light blue and then give them the ice texture, because, you know, ice is blue-ish, I guess. Technically, ice is clear, but whatever. That's what these are all going to look like. I do want that to be can collide true. Now, it doesn't have any slippery added to it yet. For those of you unaware, the game recently got an update where this new data section was added, and you can change the slipperiness of parts. And then this setting was also moved down to here. So you can set it up to 100. So if I set anything higher, it'll just go back to 100. So how slippery is 100? This slippery. Compared to, say, 25. Let's try 10. I think I want to have it at 50. I want it so that you go a little bit slow when you first start. I mean, unless you, like, it seems that when I, like, bounce off the wall, sort of, then it gives me a boost in, like, walking. So now I'm just gonna place a bunch of ice parts. There, so you're gonna have that jump, and then we'll have this jump. So let me put another barrier right here, and we'll put a half stud one here, And then we'll make it so you jump across. Yeah, but see, I keep running out of room. Like, where am I supposed to go now? I mean, I could do more button activated stuff and do platforms down here. And then maybe we do some, yeah, okay. I guess what I'll do is do a button, which will activate platforms down here. And then you can go out to this layer and we'll do some jumps down on the floor here. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm gonna put a non-ice platform, non-button platform right here. Then we're gonna put the 0.1 studs. Then another button activated ice corner clip to go to the outside. That way, like before the ice section, you can still see them without the button, but they're completely useless without the button. Unless you're able to like shortcut from here to here, which I'll check that. Anyway, we want to set this to 0.1, and I know 0.1 is really hard, so I'm not even sure if I'm going to keep this. I mean, I do want it to be 0.1, but I may put some sort of like safety net. I think I'm just going to put like 2, but I gotta space them out so you actually have to jump to them though. Actually, I suppose I could just put a barrier here. Yeah, I'll do that. If you don't know the strategy for doing this, since you can use alignment here, obviously that would be what you'd want to do. So as you can see, if I use alignment, I am aligned. If I remove the outline, you can see that I am lined up. So now I want to turn this way and align my view. And go like that. And hope that doesn't happen where it actually knocks you off. If you do land here, I definitely didn't just teleport onto this platform. You'll then jump up to here, and I'll put a head hitter, and this is where the corner clip is going to be, except I want to make it be the ice. And so this is going to be where section 5, which is going to be the final part of the tower, is going to be. So I'm going to bind up all the buttons, and then we'll build that. Okay, so I've connected all the buttons up. So that's why you can't see that. I also put in the sign here, so now I'm going to add in the text. Section 5 is the finale. I'm not going to make this be too long and hard, because it is an outside section of it and at the very end of the tower. But I think we're just going to start off with a jump right here. I'm going to make it so that you just do this outside section, and then you drop down that all the way down to the wind pad at the bottom of floor 1. At the very end of Tower of Inception, there's a troll where it looks like you're about to go to the wind pad, but then nope, it teleports you and you have to do a few more jumps before you hit the wind pad. So I don't know if I want to do something like that. Maybe what I'll do is I'll make it so it looks like you'll do a few jumps, but then one of them is going to be like a conveyor that launches you over there, and then you have to do more jumps. I think that's what I'll do. Anyway, let's make a few head hitters here. So now you're going to jump to here, and then let's put a wraparound. And then I just had an idea. What if I do the thing where I put in like miscolored parts and make them can collide false? I'll do that because I want to. So we'll make it so that we'll have a platform here, but then we'll have a miscolored part right here. I mean, I don't feel like putting a sign, so maybe I'll make these just slightly transparent. We'll make them like 0.25 transparency. Hopefully then the player will be able to tell. Then we'll put a non-climbable 11 stud. I'll put one of these things where I put in a platform here that's can collide false and semi-transparent. Well, no, I'll make it be one of these miscolored parts. That way you can count how many studs it is. Then let's make a platform be right here, but I want it to be like a wraparound. But then let's actually extend this out a lot and then extend this side out a little bit. So then you're gonna do a wraparound right here, but that's actually a lot harder. So we'll make it be like this. You gotta do a wraparound like that. Although then again, this is on an outside section and you'd be under a lot of pressure. So I won't make it that hard. We'll just put this here and then we'll put 3 platforms like this, but then make one of those fake ones. And then how about we put a jump pad? We'll place it like this. And let me go find one to copy the color. I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's one right here. Yeah, I do want it can collide false. Okay, I think what I'm gonna make it do is you bounce on top of here. Then let's do a wall hop. We're gonna put a platform right here. We'll make it one of these wall hops. So you do like that. Maybe what I'll do is I'll do another one of those fake platforms, but then we're gonna make a head hitter and you're gonna jump up there. You do kind of have to high jump it. So I'll move it down a stud. Then a conveyor launch. So let's place it and then rotate this, and we'll angle it upward too. We'll go speed 35. Actually, that doesn't launch you at all. speed 55. I mean, it does launch you, but I want it to go even faster. How about 70? Yeah, I think that's good. So now let's make the platform you're gonna land on. I'll make it like connect to the floor. Okay, so you don't quite get to there. So I'll just put a platform here and then do another one of the fake platforms. Okay, actually I extended that so you would get more of a launch, but now that you actually land there, I guess I'll remove that. However, what I will still do is put a thing right here. Then I'm gonna clone it and then put one here. Then let's make a ladder flick. So we'll place a platform down here, make it 2 by 2, then extend it up. But if you remember the trap that I put on floor 3, I had one of these. So I have a fake ladder right here, which is not big enough for you to actually fall through. There, so I have a fake ladder right here, and then you do that. Because that's based off of a trap in the actual Tower of Inception. So I want to do that here, but then do that. So I guess it's not much of a trap anymore because it's pretty easy to spot. But yeah, after that, you're going to ladder flick up here and then jump here. Then another jump from here down to there. I don't know if that's going to be possible. I'll change the position in a second. Yeah, so yeah, you're going to jump up here and then... Okay, that's good. I guess it doesn't need to go down. I can just extend this up. I think this is going to be where the fake ending is going to be. So yeah, I'm going to do what I described earlier with a invisible conveyor. I'll probably extend these downward. Okay, we'll do 2 1 studs and then a 4 by 4. But this one is going to be a conveyor that yeets you over that way. Although, I think I'll do it that way instead because there's stuff over here already. I need to grab the conveyor and then I need to rotate this. And now I will make it send you over here. Okay, make it invisible, and then we'll make speed be 100. Hold on, no, can't quite true. And so I'm gonna place a part here, and then extend this out a bunch so that it'll completely stop you. And make it invisible again. So this is what it's gonna look like. You're gonna jump here, and then nope, you get yeeted over here. I will need to make sure that that you actually do have to go over there, or something. Like, I'll make sure there's like a wall right here. There, we'll have an invisible wall right here so that you can't actually get there. I'll make it super large. So if you try to go forward, which you probably will, then it'll be fine. So you're gonna be, yes, there's the wind pad, but then no. Okay, I found another flaw. Okay, that's now been fixed. So that's gonna happen. So we'll do a jump down to this 1 stud. Well, no, I don't want to do that because then it would look like, well, why can't I just jump across the wall? So we'll put these jumps underneath this platform. So you're gonna jump to here, and you're gonna do that jump. I think I'm actually gonna make this another invisible conveyor trap thing, but I'm gonna make sure it's very large. This conveyor won't be as fast though. So you're gonna jump to here and get sent over here. But let's make, I don't want it to be that slow. We'll make it 35. Okay, so you're gonna jump here, and you'll be sent over here. Now we'll do an 11.5 climbable. We'll do a few of these. Then we'll place a truss here. This one will be a solid truss all the way through. And there we go. This is going to be the actual end. So you're gonna climb up this, and then you'll jump down. Now it's gonna be kind of annoying to remove all of these kill bricks that are in the way. So let's just cut to when that's done. The entire tower is now officially complete. Kind of. I mean, I'm still going to do the finishing touches in the next video. But now it is time to show not the whole floor because I built the first part in part 1. But anyway, it's time to show everything I built in this video, including the jump to the wind pad. So first of all, this is the Obby ID if you want to come try this out. This teleporter will take you to floor 10. But I think I'm going to put another one of these like extra teleporters. I'll just name it floor 10 part 2. So this one will teleport you to the start of floor 10. This one will teleport you to the start of what I built in today's video. So it's going to send you to right here. And by the way, I know this floor select looks very bad. I have intentions to make it look nicer in the next video. Anyway, here we go. So starting off, you have this kill brick that will not insta-kill you anymore. Yeah, and then you jump across these gray platforms. Right here it says you have completed section 1. The other ones will not be that long. Section 2 requires you to complete recreations of Tower of Inception sections. So we first have this one. Forget what floor it's on. I know it's on the descending part. So the second half of that tower. And they're half a stud in the actual tower, but you know, that's pretty hard. So now you're gonna get slowed down, and then you do like a wraparound onto the ladder. Then you gotta go around like this, and then we can do that. Then you gotta walk around like that. Then you go up here. I still don't know what I'm gonna do for if you fall doing these jumps, but I'll do that later. Anyway, you do this same jump a bunch of times, and again the neon parts, those are the colors of Tower of Inception's floors. This is the recreation of a part that's pretty much this exact same thing at the top of the ascending part. I'll just teleport past all of these because I don't feel like doing them all. But once you get to this one, you do a wraparound onto there. However, I know that you can just wrap around right down to here. Anyway, once you do land here, you'll press this button and you have 160 seconds to complete this outside section. So you start off doing that wraparound, then go on the truss, and then come a thing, and then do the conveyor launch. Then you have this long jump here. You can wall boost it though. Then you do this wraparound like so. And then you jump onto that platform. Then jump up here, then jump down here, and you do another jump that's a little bit long. And then you can jump to right here. You go into climbing animation, then you can ladder flick off, and then you go underneath here. And then you jump up here, then you go into climbing animation on that same part, and then you ladder flick up to here. Now you have a 9-stud wrap, which you just do like that. And then you can jump down here, and now you go like underneath the thing. Then you have this part, you do a wrap around like that, and then you go on these trusses. So you do some ladder flicks, and then on here, you ladder flick over to here. You do a ladder flick wrap around. I've said ladder flick so many times, but you have another ladder flick here, and then another one. Now you can land down there if you fall here, which I don't. I want it to end your run if you fall in this outside section, so I'll put like an insta-kill or something, but I'll do that later. You do those jumps, then this tightrope, which you can align yourself on, and then you can jump to here, and then you can jump around this, or walk around or whatever, and then you jump on top of here. What you have to do on this ladder is you gotta go right on the edge of it, so that you can turn around, and then you can jump like that, and then you go across here, jump down, and then you have these head hitters up here. I just realized I completely forgot to do what I was going to do for if you ran out of time. Remember how I said I was gonna like put a ladder that will take you like back up to over there or something? Whatever. Again, I will do that later. Now you have these 1-stud gray platforms, because now they're getting smaller, and then you can drop down here, go through here, and climb up this ladder. Then for section 3, you cannot jump for the most part. Let me fix that typo. So you first do these walk-arounds right here, and then you go across these, so you can just hold, you can go like sideways or whatever. Then this one, oh, I need to still bind that button. Let me do that really quickly. What you do is you do a ledge jump right here. You go on here, and then do that by going into climbing animation. And then right here, you have to go into climbing animation on this very tiny platform, and jump to there. That's probably going to get nerfed in the next video, because that is actually pretty hard. And then you got to go across here, so you just go into climbing animation and then hold space, W, and A. And then right here, you got to go like that, and then do that. The reason there was a brick right there a second ago, if you saw it, was because I was supposed to be bound to the button, but now it's fixed. Okay, now you do that wraparound like that, and then you go into climbing animation, jump across, hit this button, then you can walk across here. Then you gotta redo this part. I'll just teleport because I've already shown it off. And then you do this corner clip, and then you jump up here, go through this gap, and then you can press this button, and then you go across these half-stud platforms. Then you can climb up, and then it says, for section 4, every part will be icy. So what you can do is just like get a little bit of speed going before you jump, or like since you are slowed down, you need to get a little bit of speed before you jump. Or what you can do, if the gap is small enough, you can jump and then move. But yeah, once you press this button, it will activate these darker blue ice platforms. So you do this corner clip here, like that, and then you go across here, then you jump across these 1-studs, and then across these wedges, and then you do this wraparound right here, and you jump to here, and then you have these 0.1 studs. So I'm aligned with it, and now I'm going to align myself on this axis, and now I gotta do this very carefully. I guess that wasn't that careful, but whatever. Yeah, so that's the strategy for doing 0.1 studs. Yeah, and then you do this ice corner clip right here, although you should do it sideways so you don't get flung. And then section 5 is the finale. So to start off, you will do those head hitters. Okay, I'm gonna have to do something about that, or maybe I'll keep that there, because you can do that. I think I will, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, and then the miscolored and slightly transparent parts are can collide false. So you do that, you do those jumps, and then a non-climbable 11 stud. Then once you're here, you pick the correct one, which is that one. This one is Can't Collide Falls. Then you use that bounce pad to get onto here. Here you do a wall hop. And then you do the head hitter up here. Then you have this conveyor launch. Then you go on this ladder. You ladder flick off. Jump up here. You do those jumps. And then right here, you're about to be at the tower. But psych, you get yeeted over here. And then you you jump down here onto this one stud. And then this will take you over here. And then you have these 11.5 climbable jumps. You climb up this ladder, and then you actually finish the tower. So you can jump down through all the floors if I can get through. And then you hit the wind pad, which the wind room doesn't exist yet. I put these little like barriers here. There's a one stud like wall that will prevent you from going to the side. At least down, that's because on the descending part, there's all these kill bricks and teleporters in the way. I thought it would be less work to do that than put a one stud gap everywhere around here, because that would just be a pain to do that. So instead, I just put a wall right here to prevent your arm from clipping through the wall and accidentally hitting the teleporters. Yeah, but then I removed that once you got down to this floor because it's no longer a descending floor with all the teleporters. So there's currently no cheese barrier yet, but I will do that off camera. I'll also build the wind room off camera. That's gonna end today's video. Again, this is not the last Tower of Super-Ception video because there's gonna be 2 more after this. One for finishing touches and one for showing the entire tower start to finish. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please remember to leave a like and subscribe down below. Again, right here's the Obby ID if you want to try this out. And I'll see you in the next video, and have a great day.